When we get a lot of rainfall, we got to be really careful.
Mm-hmm.
We measure the water depth, we measure how much the boat, and we actually weigh each one of our passengers. No, I'm lying about that part. I'm lying about that part. Okay, this is a Mexican petunia, not a native plant, but a pretty one. And this little lighthouse is over 80 years old, and it has Hummel figurines in the top. It also has a light that turns on. However, I have never been down here at night, but I imagine it might be kind of creepy. Mosquitoes are not a problem here. Most people are surprised at that.
Yeah.
Because the water is constantly flowing.
Oh.
Okay, if you look to the right here, this is our little village called Gnome Village, and just recently we have competing gnomes on the other side. Those are the new gnomes.
Gnome Village.
Gnome Village is put here and brought here by our favorite wildlife, and those are the snowbirds. Snowbirds come down there. They should be migrating here soon. Oh, look at that great blue heron. He is posing too. He'll probably leave a little present for that owner on the canopy before he takes off. Okay. The geese are festive. They get decorated for every occasion. We have them for St. Patty's Day, Christmas, Easter. They get new outfits. This is kind of a new little boat dock here that was put in. Now it is kind of quiet right now, but when the snowbirds are back, they have a lot of gatherings and cookouts, and sometimes they have entertainment. And so this is, to help people tie up. That bird right there is an anhinga. Looks like a statue. It's actually a female anhinga, and hopefully we'll see some more of those as we move down the canal.
Anhinga.
Now this is the Highway 19 bridge, and it separates the residential section from the natural section. This whole area, just like a lot of the Northeast, was heavily logged for the bald cypress trees. And so that's one reason they wanted to be able to have a waterway, was to get the wood out of Central Florida and be able to ship it everywhere. So there were sawmills that were set up all along here, and they were cutting down the bald cypress trees and shipping it out. Bald cypress was known to be insect and water resistant. But someone in the 1920s, once they were completely done harvesting all of the bald cypress, they said, listen, this land is just sitting here. Would you please deed it to Lake County and let us manage it? There were some other landowners that agreed, and they wanted to keep this pristine. They wanted to keep it like old Florida. And so that was a stipulation that it will be deeded, people will donate land, but it cannot be developed. And that's why we have it today. Those are the white ibis. White ibis, and they have a perfectly functional beak for the way they feed, which is just kind of browsing along the water's